Listen 3000.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Cesar.
And I am Zen.
And this is Listen 3000. And we are on episode
23.
Bang, look at that.
Jordan
number.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Look at that. I was like, solid.
Yeah.
We made it here. Let's go. With that being said, we always have to shout out and thank Sound Gallery Studios for allowing us to be in this lovely space. If you guys need to record anything, you want to get anything done when it comes to, I guess, just music or sound in general, right? Right, just sound.
And we got an event space as well. Top
Yes.
Floor Arts is
There we
also
go. Thank
connected
you.
to the Sound Gallery. So you want some events in the Philadelphia area, book over here.
Come on now. And yes. And what else should they do?
Oh, yeah. If you're here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps our YouTube algorithm get the videos out to more people. So if you're here, please drop a comment. Let us know what you think about the topics for today. And thank you.
Always.
Yeah. All right. So
Even
this
special
episode, man,
guest
we got a
today.
very special guest.
Yes.
We got our guy Ryan Cortero of Agents of Fandom.
What is going on? No sound.
There we go. Hold up. There we go.
That's we need those sounds in here. Yes. But what's going on, Ryan? We're so happy to have you. You want to say something to the people out there?
Yeah, I am excited to be here. Honestly, I've ever since you guys came on Agents of Fandom with TJ and Garrett, I've been a fan. Loved your breakdown of Wakanda Forever. I recommend anyone who's tuning into this, if you haven't watched that episode, please, it will change your outlook of how you saw the movie. If you already like it, you're gonna love it even more. So
thank you, man.
Shout out to that. And yeah, I'm just excited to be here.
Mutual, bro. Mutual. And we got some fun topics today. I feel like some stuff we could get into. So yeah, you got any questions, Ryan? You know what? I got one before Zen goes, so you don't steal me one. So you don't steal my questions. Mine's a pretty simple one. Just since one, you told me that you are from Canada. So how did you get involved with Agents? Because I feel like, obviously location wise, we're all from different places. So it's really cool to know how you got involved.
Yeah. So it was interesting because we are all a part of the Phase Zero community led by comicbook.com with Brandon Davis, Aaron Perrine, Jamie Chirac, and Jenna Anderson. So we were all in that little community, and we would chat with each other during the live streams, stuff like that. That's and cool. Then we would be mutuals on Twitter. And randomly one day, TJ reached out to me, and he was like, "Hey, if you're interested, would you want to join the team as a writer?" And I was so shocked. I was surprised. A lot of amazing feelings. So yeah, and funny enough, he's also Canadian too, in Saskatchewan. Right. So we're just building that Canadian community a little by little. But yeah, I was grateful for him to reach out to me. It's great.
Nah, that's amazing, man.
That's awesome.
Look at this. I'm realizing we the eyeballs out in Philadelphia. I'm thinking it's all here. Oh, that's really awesome, man. But yeah, I'm just hyped to keep talking to you now that we're all, gang,
yeah.
Agents gang.
Nah, right.
Yeah.
You got any other questions? You want to get right to it?
Nah, we can get right to it.
Yeah, these are fun.
I'm
today.
excited.
I'm excited.
Ryan's
Me too.
opinions
Me
on
too.
this
Right.
too,
That's
as well.
why I'm hyped. Yes. Wait. Do you want to?
Let me start the first one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll start it off. So the first thing we're gonna get into today, it's the one of the most anticipated things for me.
Oh yes.
For this coming year, and I know everybody was very excited for the trailer. It is Spider-Verse Across the Spider-Verse. My fault.
There we go. Get
Across
it right.
the Spider-Verse. The trailer for that, the first full look at it.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of smaller looks at it over the months of this year, but it's the first full look at it, and it looks really good.
Yeah. Nah, we knew it was gonna be crazy.
Of course.
But I feel like a lot of people feel different ways about this trailer. So I'm excited to see what everyone says, because yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Didn't you say something? We'll see. We'll see what that says.
I'll start it off.
Okay.
I want to get started with the spice.
Okay.
Let's get
Let's
it.
go.
All right.
We need to have like a sound that's just like hot take.
Yeah. No, that's not even a hot take. But man, I don't want to put this person.
There we go. Just say it right.
Hold up. Did I tell who said that this take that?
That went into your take?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Shout out Snowden.
Yeah.
Snowden said it on Instagram. So you good? He let the world know.
Okay. I didn't want to put him out.
Snowden love a hot take.
Nah, he
so
does.
That's why we love Snowden.
Nah. So Snowden had a take. He was saying that the trailer is ass. That's what he said. Verbatim. Quote.
Now, let's give him more. All right, look at you. You like complex.
No.
You not. That's not the whole quote.
Go ahead.
I got you, Snowden. I got you. This is gonna be so fun when he sees this.
Yeah.
Okay, so he said, even though I am very excited and still like, I'm butchering that, but he was like, I'm gonna see the movie. I know it's gonna be good. Basically, is what he was saying. Right. But he was like, that trailer was ass. And it still was like, oh, damn, ass is a word. Yeah. So once he said that, I brought that up to you, right? Mm-hmm. And then you said whatever you're about to say.
Well, I like the trailer, but I can understand how he feels that way because, all right, we got a lot of footage from the first film in there. And like we didn't get to the new movie and really until the end of that trailer, like the real bits and pieces of this film.
You're saying as a trailer.
As a trailer. Okay. So I get what he's saying. I get it. I wouldn't have went to that extreme. But
I got a little scared. I heard the ass word. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I felt personally attacked.
Because it was still it was still fun and you got to see a lot of cool stuff. So it's like, it did what it was supposed to do. I really look at it as a teaser. You know what I mean? Just a teaser.
Which is interesting because
the movie comes out in June,
right? Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? We got so much more time to see more.
Oh wait, that's a good point. This basically is just a teaser, right? Or did they say it was a full trailer? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
I think teaser. I'm not sure though.
That would make more sense to me.
Right.
Look, we didn't even talk. I already wanted to get to the hot takes. We didn't even say what happened in the trailer. Does that matter right now? Yeah. I feel like everyone in the world has seen this, right? If y'all haven't seen this trailer, y'all need to go watch it.
Especially if you're watching this show.
Right, you definitely have seen the trailer if you watch the show. But yeah, Ryan, what did you think about it? Obviously, there's all these different opinions.
Yeah, no, that was an interesting take, but like I can see where they're coming from though, like because there is a lot of the first movie in there, and I feel like we kind of went into this seeing just a lot of different Easter eggs of different spider people, which is which is what you're here for. You're here to see like all these different spider people. Everyone was speculating all these different spider people they want to see. So I get that that's what they were aiming for, like getting those people drawn in. But I feel like in terms of story, we don't really know what's going on yet. And
good point.
Whether this is a teaser trailer or an official trailer, I feel like they hooked us in with the spider people, but not with the story just yet. And it's interesting too, because we have that moment where it's cutting between the spider people and then the talk between Miles and his mom.
Yes.
And that's the heart of that trailer, I would say. And that's one of the also important things about the first Spider-Verse movie was the heart of it, with his dad, with him embracing this new role for Miles. So, it has a bit of both of what you wanted from the first movie. But I still love it. I'm still excited. The different animation styles just looks amazing. Yes. So, what they didn't have to show anything. They would have had the logo. I would have been seated.
We say that yes, exactly. We were going to all see it. It didn't matter.
Nah,
it didn't matter.
It's off top. You know what I mean?
You're right. Nah, but honestly, I wanted to kind of went crazy on me. Just you bringing up the point of like the heart of the movie is not just Miles, but like the family, the relationship and the love that he has for people. You know what I mean? There's there's a certain warmth to that movie that came from a lot of grounded parts of Miles' life.
Yeah.
That just made you love him. And the story was just so amazing in the first one that now we all wanted to know what's going on. You know what I mean? So in that case, I do get the trailer talk. But honestly, the minute I saw that every Spider-Man possible was like beating up Miles, I was like, bro, did you like kill someone? Like, what did he do? Who did he rob? I don't know. Something bad happened because it was all of them. So I don't know. I'm just intrigued to see. And also it seems like Spider-Man. I don't want to say the wrong Spider-Man.
Which one?
2099, right?
2099. Yeah,
2099.
Miguel O'Hara.
There we go. He seemed like he got the worst beef with Miles. Like it's more personal than the rest.
It seems like he's running the show right now, as far as
a little bit
where they are and whatever this problem is that they're trying to solve.
You're right.
Even with the end of the last movie, how it ended,
you already knew the vibes where we were going.
You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe Miles did something wrong. You know what I mean?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, he's still figuring things out, I guess. So
I know one thing they were like, talking about. We had watched like the Spider-Verse after party thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
And Lord and Miller were there with Haley Steinfeld, and they were talking about the movie and just saying how like it's going to be interesting where Miles finds himself between these other Spider people. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
And she was even saying how like it's going to be something like she's going to be part of this overarching team already, and Miles doesn't have the invite, so that causes like some type of
friction
there, and you know, with him
gonna
and all the other spiders. You know what I mean?
All right, here's the real question, guys: Is this going to be better than the first one? Like,
I hope
is
so.
it? Do you know how crazy that is? We all know how good that first movie was. Like, we all are aware of that. You know what I mean? So it's like we're just so hyped. We know how good it was, and we're like, oh yeah, they can do it. But like, y'all know how crazy that is to do that? If
Bro,
they
and then,
make it better.
the more I find out about this film, it seems like they rise into the occasion.
Yeah.
Like
First
thousands.
off,
They said there's gonna be 1,000 animators on this film.
oh my god, it looks like it from the trailer, bro. Like what Ryan said about the different animation styles in one shot. I'm just like, how do you even do that? I'm still figuring things out to do on my iPhone. I figure out new things every day. And they bro, did you see the PlayStation 1 Spider-Man? The way that it ran, like stupid still. I'm like, nah, bro. How did they do all of this?
Yeah, it's
you know,
crazy.
it's incredible.
And I love how like it's so many like little Easter eggs and like things for people who really into Spider-Man. You're gonna know like, oh, it's like Spider-Man Unlimited. Oh, it's manga Spider-Man. Oh, it's like it's just so many little Easter eggs. Like it's really gonna be a fun movie.
I don't know if this question is gonna make sense. It could just be based off excitement. So if it's a stupid question, you can tell me this is a stupid question. We're moving on from your bad take. All right. But my question is, do you guys have a favorite? Not favorite, but I guess Spider-Man that you're like excited to see them either talk or like interact in the movie?
Yeah, I got a few.
Give me one.
You want?
Yeah, force it to one because it's gonna be more interesting.
Nah, I feel you. Probably the animated Spider-Man from the 90s.
From the 90s? I feel that.
Just because it's like that was
a lot
the
of people
one
saying
that I
that.
grew up with. That's the one I watched on TV all the time. You know what I mean?
Cool. So it's almost like a callback, right? It's gonna feel a certain way. Feel that.
You know,
it's like a Toby thing, like when in Spider-Man No Way Home. It's like the same kind of feeling, right?
Yeah.
That's really dope. I like that. You got one, Ryan?
Just going off that though, like that series, that Spider-Man series from the 90s, the way that ended just on a cliffhanger where he goes with Madam Web to find Mary Jane. I feel like, you know, X-Men 97 is a thing that's continuing where that series ended. If we're not going to get a 90s continuation of the Spider-Man series, like this is the time to address like what happened to you. Like, did you find Mary Jane? But where did you go? Is this where he went? Like, if that's how they tied in.
That's
like, I love that kind of Easter egg. So yeah, that's the Spider-Man I want to see. The one that I'm most excited to see is the PS4 Spider-Man. Yeah, and we saw him in the trailer.
Yes.
Yeah, like and that obviously love that game, and I have no idea how they're gonna go about it, if how much screen time that Spider-Man's gonna have, but it'd be funny if they make a joke like, oh yeah, I wore that suit, like,
oh wow, that'd be hilarious. All the suits. Honestly, I'm gonna still take it because that's mine, so I was like, dude, I gotta do a different one. But everything you said is exactly the same for me. The reason why I want the PlayStation 4 Spider-Man is because of the story. Like, we all know how the crazy that story is, right, in the game. Do you think it's going to connect? Not just, hey, this Spider-Man is inside of this movie. Do you think that when you play Spider-Man 2, it's going to be repercussions from the movie?
When Ryan brought it up, I was thinking that would be such a cool DLC.
Insane.
Or it can just be like, this one DLC will just be Miles, and Miles is like, yo, where's Peter? And like, I don't know.
Oh. No, but Miles is like, in the joint though.
You're right.
He was next to him in that cliff. That's the only reason. It was him, right?
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
It looked like him at least.
Right. Yeah. That's the only reason I'm thinking there's no way that we still ain't here. Didn't everyone think we were going to get a Spider-Man 2 trailer for that game? And we didn't, right?
We did.
But then you hear days later that they're like, it's coming out next fall. You didn't hear that today?
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
Oh, right. No, I'm saying, so like, I feel like they taking time. Like, they could literally connect the game's story to this. It could come straight off.
That's what I'm saying.
Of
like, because one thing about
level.
I don't want to get into too deep tangent about Spider-Man PS4.
It's okay. We're on Spider-Verse. You know what I mean?
But unlike the DLC, where people love some of the DLC that they dropped afterwards, like the expansion pack. So like, it would be so fire if one of them connect with
this one.
With this, you know what I mean?
So you don't want it with the whole thing?
If you know the story of the game, I don't know how that's like the story for this new game.
Oh, that's about to
I don't
happen.
know how that's
going to
connect with this. You know what I mean? But a DLC it's easy.
It's an easy way to flip
throw it in there. Yeah,
I like that.
You know.
All right. Well, I don't know. That's not Kevin this time. Who was that? Insomniac. Somebody calls him. But yeah, man, we get Loki Sam Spider-Verse all day.
Well, we got one more thing.
I know. I was just.
Oh, my bad. Let me back up.
That's what I was going to say. We could stay on the actual movie.
All
day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All day. But also, it's just great because they got 240 characters. What is it? 6 different universes and stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to talk about Issa Rae's, her Spider-Woman, like stupid, and she's it's just all gonna be fire. But
Kaluuya, we need
like, come on, we didn't even see him. But and he's Spider-Punk, like, come on, man. Yeah. But with that, the music was very monumental, I think, in the first movie. Even if it's not like a soundtrack you go back to for you personally, or anything. It's not for me, but I remember watching the movie.
Sunflower.
Come on. That song is one of the biggest songs ever, technically now, right?
Yeah.
It went like triple diamond or something, 14 times diamond or something crazy I heard. But not even just the song. Like, I remember watching the movie and then hearing each song, and I'm like, these are original songs. Mm-hmm. It has everybody in here. Like, it was like a We Are the World for Spider-Man. Like, and the songs were kind of, it was a good sound. It was a solid soundtrack. Facts. You know what I mean? So the fact they had a crazy Juice WRLD joint in there, I remember. Yeah. But yeah, with that being said, I feel like they knew the assignment, right? And they apparently have Metro Boomin doing the music for all of this next movie. Yeah. Or next time we just got to have Metro Boomin. There we go. Or we get the Morgan Freeman one.
Yeah.
If Metro don't trust you, what did he say? Motherfucker, you better run. That's exactly what sorry for curse. I'm just saying that's what he said. You got to hear it. It's great. That's literally word for word what he said. It's great. But anyway, I just think that's phenomenal and a great choice. One, if as a music fan and us, like, Metro seems like he's on a crazy run right now. That last album was phenomenal. But even if you're not hip to him, I feel like he knows how to build worlds with his music.
Sure.
In a Travis Scott way. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like, they build universes really well, which is why his albums are so cool if you guys listen to them. So for him to do that for an entire comic book thing, and remember his both albums are based on comic books. Yeah. It's called Heroes and Villains. It's literally connected. The whole run was with comic book versions of the features. So I feel like he's definitely gonna like go crazy with whatever this is.
Nah, that's facts.
You know what I mean?
That's facts.
Yeah.
I had to get Metro on the pod one of these days. You know what I mean?
You saying it like I'm gonna say no. Metro! Come on, man. Come on. Let's boom away. But yeah, I don't even know if there's much to say about that. That's just fire. Nah, Metro is doing the music for Spider-Verse too.
Excited.
Like, what's going to be 3? Thug? Whenever you get like, is that what's going to happen? You stop. All right, we're gonna move on. This guy's trying to get us in trouble. All right, free Thug.
Free Slime.
Stop. I'm just scared what you're gonna say now. All right, but this next one, we are flipping all the way to DC, right?
Yes.
You already said it like with trauma.
It's just a lot.
It's a lot, right?
But I'm glad it's newer news, so we don't have to stay on the older news as long.
Good point.
So we kind of like breeze through some of this stuff.
Yeah. So
because it's like some drops, then James Gunn was like, no, and then something else drops, and he's like, some of that's true, but no. And then it's like, you know what I mean?
I can't wait to stick on that part too.
Right.
But all right. So the way that we got it in our notes, there's different articles basically around the same thing because a lot of things happen in one day. At least the bulk of it happened in one day. Yeah. Right? It was like back-to-back tweets, I remember.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just start it off with the Wonder Woman thing, right? What was first? What was announced?
That was first, yeah. That was a report the Hollywood Reporter, that basically stated that
I'll just read. I'm right here. I got it. Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 3. Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 3 not moving forward is DC Movies hit turning point exclusive. That was the first article, and with that, it's literally just saying, that's not happening. But I do remember from this article, someone took out a quote that said she left. Remember, they said she packed her bag, like they gave her an opportunity to change it, and she was like refused and left. Right. So this is the first thing we heard. After that, because we didn't even get her response yet. That's why this is all crazy. The next thing was that he says, he responds to it. Is that when he says?
Yeah, that was like, some of that's true, some of it's not.
Okay,
we don't know if it's gonna be true, but then
hold on, I might need the tweets are here. Thank the Lord. Yeah. All right, so this is word for word what James Gunn said. I'll try to skim through it. So as far as the story yesterday in the Hollywood Reporter, some of it is true, some of it is half true, some of it is not true, and some of it we haven't decided yet whether it's true or not. What a funny guy. although I like how he's playing it though. Although this first month at DC has been fruitful, building the next 10 years of story takes time, and we're just beginning. This is cool. He said that that basically they're going to continue whenever they do this new DC. It's going to connect all the way through film, TV, animation, and gaming. It says a cohesive story across all those mediums, which is interesting because they've never gotten that right.
Yeah,
not him, DC. You know,
sure.
So it's just cool to see that that's the type time he's on. Is any other thing in that important?
No,
not really. Right now, he was just letting y'all know what's going on. All right, the next one
was Patty Jenkins' response.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's her responding. Thank you. Yeah.
So yeah, we're not gonna read all this because she wrote like 7 paragraphs and it was wild. But we're gonna sum it up. She was saying how she left the Star Wars Rogue Squadron movies to
finish up
Wonder Woman 3, and then. But that she's still under contract with Lucasfilm, and that movie is still in active development as of right now,
which is very interesting.
And she hopes to return to that project. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now, as far as the Wonder Woman 3 stuff,
this is crazy.
She was saying that was basically untrue. Like she didn't leave,
and that she was willing to change
it, yeah.
She said, I was told. Yeah, can you say that quote?
Yeah, let's get to it.
That quote was crazy. I was like, oh. We're like,
okay, I'm trying to find the right one. No. This is about Rogue Squadron, and then this is about.
I never walked away. I was opening. There we go.
Okay, here we go. All right, so I never walked away. I was open to considering anything asked of me. It was my understanding that there was nothing I could do to move anything forward at this time. DC is obviously buried in changes they are having to make, so I understand these decisions are difficult right now.
She said, I was like, I'll do this. No, it's cool. I'll try it this way. It's cool. She's like, you short? No, it's fine. We'll
call you.
We'll call you. That is not what James Gunn kind of.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't confirm nor deny anything, it's still not the same energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just interesting what's going on. I don't know what's going on, guys.
No, right.
Do you want to get more into that, or just like that's how she responded, right?
Yeah, that's how she responded.
That's basically what her thing was. Because after that was like a love letter to the Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I feel bad a bit for Gal Gadot only because I remember I saw a tweet. It was like
the day before
or so day before.
It was real close.
So close, and she literally was like, "I can't wait for Wonder Woman 3," and it was like, not true. Like literally so close after. I just felt bad. Okay, so anyway, after all of this. Henry Cavill it's also announced through all of these reports that Henry Cavill isn't returning. That's not that he's not returning. They said that they weren't sure that Man of Steel 2 was active anymore. Right? And once that happened, James Gunn. Oh no, I'm sorry. Do we get into I guess we don't get into that part.
What?
Do we have to get into
what part are you talking about?
To the beef on Twitter part?
Oh no, we don't have to get into
okay. I don't want to get in beef. I'm only saying that. Okay, I'll say this. Some of you guys know he interacted with another content person on the internet because I wouldn't have to get into it. But I'm only saying this to say he was very James Gunn was spicy back, and we haven't seen that from any executive person ever, maybe on a platform,
at least
on
not
a social media
of
platform.
His stature. I would say that,
at least in film at all. Right. Like I've never seen Spielberg or even Spike Lee, who talks a lot of trash about stuff. You know what I mean? Like they don't go on Twitter and they like.
I was getting that they don't be online like that. James Gunn really be on.
He in the mix.
He be out here.
So it's interesting because he's gonna like make a lot of fans and a lot of people not fans of him because of this. Mm-hmm. But I'm 100% sure he knows that. So it's just interesting the way he's moving. I kind of like it. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying everything that he's doing is like, that's up to your own opinion. But the way he's moving, you got to respect it. He's like, I do not care. I am here for a job. Yeah. I'm here to do this. And that is all. But yeah, and then after he said that he went on a Twitter thread, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, announcing things about Superman. Do you want to get into the?
I got the tweet. I think.
Like, bro, I feel like we were living in a soap opera for like 3 days over comic book stuff. Bro. Like, I was like, yo, this is like love and hip hop, loving nerds.
Okay, he's nuts. Okay, so James Gunn said, Peter and I have a DC slate ready to go, which we couldn't be more over the moon about. We'll be able to share some exciting information about our first projects at the beginning of the new year, which will be very interesting to hear. Among those early on the slate are Superman. In the initial stages, our story will be focusing on an earlier part of his life. So the character will not be played by Henry Cavill. But we just had a great meeting with Henry, and we're big fans, and we talked about a number of exciting possibilities to work together in the future. And he's also writing the film.
That was important to me.
Yeah.
Also, the last part, it's not an origin story, right?
It is not. He'll already be Superman, but he'll be in Metropolis working at the Daily Planet.
Right.
And one more thing to throw in there.
I was just about to.
He also met with Ben Affleck to direct a DC movie,
which is dope because we all know he wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, at one point, remember he was going to stop being Batman just so he could direct the Batman movie. At one point,
no, that was like because he was going to direct it and be in it, and then he wound up leaving it, and then it just got all messy after that. Yeah. But that was a lot though.
Right, a lot happened, right?
Yeah.
Like,
did you want to read not James Gunn, Henry Cavill's response?
I don't need to read it, but it's necessary to talk about.
Okay.
Because the tone, look at Ryan. Ryan knows what's going on. The tone, I don't know if y'all peeped it, or maybe this, perspective is everything. We can all look at things different, especially when it's words on the internet without someone, you seeing someone's face, and you know what I mean? Like having that verbal one-on-one. But no, the tone in that his message, it didn't feel the same as James Gunn saying, we're so excited for Henry to come back in the future.
Yeah.
Not saying that's not true. I believe James Gunn might want him back in the future. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the tone of Henry's was like, yeah, bro, they kicked me out. I'm out of here. It wasn't like, yeah, man, I'm excited for possibly doing something else or maybe being Superman again. It wasn't any future. It was just like, yeah, guys, I'm sorry I told y'all that I was coming back because I'm not now. I love you all. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Did y'all get a different? I'm asking. Did y'all get a different view when you saw his response?
Yeah. His feeling. Oh, go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Obviously, the guy came out like you were just saying. Seeing words is so much different than hearing their voice.
100%.
A couple months, or not even a couple months, like last month, he put out the video saying, "I'm returning."
Yes.
And it's like, actually, let me. And instead of making this a video, he put this as a bunch of text. So obviously not as exciting as announcing that he's going to be returning. So I feel for the guy. The guy's not even in Witcher anymore after season 3. So I don't know. He'll be Sherlock Holmes from now on. So it definitely sucks. But I see what you mean with the tone. Obviously, it's not something to be happy about. And I don't know what you do with him if he they never said he's not going to be Superman anymore. He's just not in the one that James Gunn is writing. And it's not even that. We still have one of the reports said that we still have the Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman film. We still have the J.J. Abrams Superman film. So it's we're gonna have minimum 3 different Supermen. You're gonna bring Henry Cavill back for a 4th? I don't know.
Yeah, this is right.
I feel like it'll. If anything, if those things really still go through, because I know Warner Brothers and J.J. Abrams they still got a little smoke because they canceled one of them shows that he had coming.
Right. It was Green Lantern or another one.
No, it was something else.
Okay.
I forgot what it was because they had signed a crazy deal with the previous people that was there. So if this even goes through to happen, it'll probably be on some Joker stuff. It'll just stand alone. You know what I mean? And then knowing what James Gunn probably wants to do, multiple Supermans at one point, on some some what's their event? Crisis.
Right, because there's more than one Superman, but there's more than one of all of them, right?
Yeah.
It's like a multiverse, John, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So you never know.
So maybe the plan is this, because I'm right where Ryan is at. It's what is happening? We're gonna obviously hear it in the next couple of weeks or whatever. Cool, but that doesn't even mean that we're really gonna know what's unless if he's straight up as we're getting 3 Superman movies. Even then, if we only hear that, we have no idea if he's gonna do Crisis, if he's gonna, if he's just trying things.
I feel like when he announces what the slate is gonna be, or at least the first couple projects, he'll probably get into that, or because I feel like it's gonna be. If you don't mention it, then
it ain't going down, right? It's just not happening.
Yeah,
true. So I guess we.
I'm also wondering, is he gonna, when he does announce it, is it gonna be telling us how, or is it just we just starting over? Because I think Aquaman is the final movie that comes out.
Yes.
before
Yeah.
his changes.
You're
go
saying
into
from
effect.
this, unless if
From
Shazam-
everything that's
oh, no,
already kind of
Aquaman's
like
after, right?
in motion already,
Yeah.
that's been shot. You know what I mean? I think
So Aquaman's
is like-
after Flash.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
yeah.
Word.
When they moved it, they moved it. Yeah. So I'm feeling like I wonder, is it just gonna be a straight up reboot? Is it gonna tie into the Flash somehow to make it all make sense? Or
I have so many questions, Joe.
we
I
do,
don't know.
but I'm sure
It's
we'll
like-
get answers. He seems so free to
Yeah,
talk about
that's
whatever he
true.
wants to talk about. So
which is why I like that energy. I like that he's like, hey, I'm almost like yo, like I'm a fan too.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm only on Twitter because I see the troll, like, you know, like almost like he's a troll too type of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see, man. I don't know what to say about this because it's just like if we find out, and let's say he presents it in a way that they like Kevin and them do it, like my Kevin and them. I didn't even say Marvel. That's how fire Kevin is. He's saying like it's his own gang. But yeah, you know, when they give us the whole slate and they break it down, like we're getting this movie that connects this and really give us some details. And he gives us what? Like, do you think he's even going to give us the whole 10-year arc? I don't see.
No.
that.
And honestly, his contract's only for 4. So like,
I'm sorry, I forgot. It's only 4.
Yeah. So
But
like,
do you think it's the full 4?
I don't think he'll like, even from the tweets he said he'll give us like, you know, the first few projects.
Okay.
So he'll probably move it that way. I don't know if he'll do phases like
Maybe
Marvel
he'll
does,
be like,
because he don't really
right.
got that much. He don't really got that much time. If you really want to think about it, his first couple projects got to do well for them to,
just to see if he even wants to continue or they want to continue.
Yeah,
Got you.
and I'm hoping they stick with him because it felt like
It's gonna
when Zack Snyder was in there and the first few movies didn't do like they wanted it to.
They just were out.
They were quick to kind of like push him off to the side or like not really give him
It's true.
the energy that he probably deserved to get his vision off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's honestly
So-
why this is a smart decision. Him being the one, because they know people just like James Gunn. You know what I mean? Like we all mess with James Gunn's work. Like, and now seeing him as a person, like people are just like, "Ooh, I like this guy." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you don't, but he's a thing. It's more of a thing now. He's building a more of a name for himself in general. So yeah, man. I don't know what to think. Are you guys excited about a young Superman vibe starting this? Are you interested in that, or do you guys personally don't like it? Like, where are you guys at with that concept?
Ryan, go ahead.
Yeah. So honestly, like, you know, Superman, obviously, like one of the biggest superheroes that DC has, or one of the best known superheroes ever. So I get that, you know, he probably didn't even want to do Superman, but it's, if you're trying to refresh this new franchise, like you're going to have to put Superman at some point. And, you know, at least the point is that it's on an origin story. That's great. We've seen it so many times
Right.
already. So like, I appreciate that it's not that. And, you know, I think in Superman, you know, he's the symbol of peace. So symbol of hope. So I think what better way, even if it doesn't start off this whole project of his,
Right.
You know, having this symbol there, it's like, okay, yeah, you can trust us with this. Like, even whatever opinions you have before this, like, just trust Superman, trust the icon of it. Like, I think that's key. As for what else he does, like, 4 years is such a tight space.
Oof.
And I don't know when when those 4 years starts. Does it start from 2023?
Right.
It's like so much projects have to be done in that much time.
That's facts. That's facts.
Righty, that's a great question you said, because I think also good points too, by the way. I think I could be speculating because we don't really know, right? But if I'm just going off of speculation, I don't know. You guys peeped? He posted the poster for Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the only thing that I could be wrong. If I'm going off social media, that's the only thing he's posted in promotion of anything they have going on right now. Right. So that could be the first thing that has to connect to. He didn't work on that. Oh, I'm lying to you. I saw him in one of these Twitter things, and someone asked him that because someone, you know, like he'll answer fans and stuff.
Yeah.
This is maybe a couple weeks ago when this first was starting, him reacting to people, and someone asked him about Blue Beetle, like if it'll stay in this or if it's connected to old DC, and someone, I guess, went to that person's comment and were saying, obviously it's not gonna connect, right, being mean to them, like trolling them,
Right.
and he was like, I guess all the notes that I gave them the last 2 times I was on set didn't matter then. I was like, oh, this is word for word what he said. I might have, but he said notes though. He said,
Right.
and he was on set twice. So I'm
Okay,
like,
okay.
okay, all right. This is early. That's a lot earlier than I would assume.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That movie comes out next summer.
Yeah, next summer. Yeah.
Right. So it might maybe his 4 years is today. Like,
Well, honestly, I do remember him saying he had tweeted when he first started. Like he said, like, yo, we started this time.
Oh, he did. He did.
I forgot when that was, but it was like maybe
it already
a month or two
started.
ago.
Yeah, right.
It was
it was at that time.
Yeah.
You're right. Wow. Jeez, it's like a presidency or something.
It is.
And it's 4 years, yo. I'm like, yo, do we have to elect after? Like, what is going on?
Question real quick before we move off of this. Do you, now that Henry Cavill seems to be unemployed,
bring him to the dark side, baby? You know what we do. You know what we doing. You know what I mean? I'm just playing.
That's what I was asking.
Of course.
You think he's coming to Marvel?
That's why I said it like that.
Yeah.
Because if he don't, what are you doing? You ain't doing nothing else. You ain't got no witches, and you don't got nothing super. So you might as well just come on along. And honestly, he can be several characters.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm like, everyone's like, Hyperion. Or like, what's the other one?
Bro,
Captain Britain. The one I like that the best.
Jay was really good.
What?
So he had sent me a tweet. Somebody had said he could be a cool beast.
Like what?
Oh.
Yeah.
I never even thought of it. And they had it with a one of the comic pictures of Beast. And wow, was the face so similar. Like I could just see it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we might got to send it to you, Ryan. It wasn't a picture of Henry Cavill as him, but it was like back to back, so you could just see the,
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, and then I started thinking of the who's Nicholas Hoult, right? Who played the younger version of him?
Yeah.
I feel like it would be a similar vibe to how he went about it.
Yeah,
like just in look, like so. I don't know.
I'm not mad at that, bro.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at that.
And honestly, again, he ain't got no witches, and he ain't got no trunks right now, so. You might as well come over and get in this blue suit.
Yeah, getting this blue suit.
Get some blue hair on you.
Yeah, that's facts. All right. Well,
you still the answer. Do you want are you excited about a new Superman? Or are you going
so excited about this younger Superman.
Yeah.
It all depends on about the tone for me. About the tone.
Give it up. What does that mean?
Like I needed to be like a cool tone. You feel me? Like
cool tone is a choice of a word. So what do you mean by cool tone?
I don't know. I just give me some like all right.
Yeah, give me
the Batman had a specific kind of tone to it. You know what I mean?
The Batman, right?
The Batman, the most
like
recent
the aesthetic
the
to
Batman.
It. Yeah, right. You're right. It was a certain tone. Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, like Superman and Superman, the Henry Cavill Superman movie was really cool. But it's like if we're doing something new, like where we gonna take it? Because Superman, you can get really, really bright, and it's not really my thing.
And you don't like happiness. You don't like hope. You don't like peace.
I mean, when you put it like that,
oh man, he just wants to be in a dark hole. You should have kept watching Black Adam. That's what you should have done. I'm just playing. No, but I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Because I mean, like honestly, it's so many. Knowing who James Gunn is and like how deep he is in the comics and things of that nature, you know he's going to give you some things you weren't expecting, like some characters you weren't expecting to see on screen. So I'm more excited for that. You know what I mean? I'm more excited for Green Lantern. I'm more excited for some of the people that we've been wanting for a while that we weren't able to get like good representation for. Yes, that's what I'm more excited about.
I'm sorry, you just brought up a very good question though, because damn, we can't get off this yet.
Yeah,
because a lot of because there's a lot of info, man.
No,
like
that's facts.
There's a lot of we don't know anything, so we're speculating hard. So anything could pop up.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people online that are Superman fans. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest Superman. Like I love Superman. It's not my guy. You know what I mean? I'm more like just other characters that do more things.
Yeah.
But that's for me. I still know what Superman. It's just Superman.
Oh, yeah, Superman.
You need Superman. We're all aware of what Superman and who Superman is. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I know how big of a priority it has to be, and so does James Gunn. From how he said, it's the biggest priority. It's one of the biggest, if not the biggest priority, right? It's interesting that he's writing it though.
It is.
And you made that. I'm just glad you said what you said. He normally picks obscure, odd, like left field, deep cut people and ideas sometimes, right? That's not Superman. And if you're I'm not the Superman demographic, but whoever the regular, Superman is my guy, I don't think they like that world, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's not the obscure. They're like, I want a classic. Give me Jimmy Olsen. Give me Lois. I want to see the paper and the glass. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need certain things. So it's going to be interesting to see the feedback or just how he goes about it. Is he going to be very James Gunn and get a little tricky, or is he going to be like, I know the assignment. Let me
do it this way.
Stay in this bubble and let's work that.
Right.
Because we've never,
especially
even seen
with
that
him knowing him writing it is going to be interesting to me, just because he's creating this whole universe now. Like he's in charge of everything. So like this is going to be really telling of what what we have in store, like for what the whole idea is going to be. You know what I mean? Because he's at the helm of it. He's the Kevin Feige for this situation. So it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, because that tone is going to say a lot. Because really, Superman's gonna if Superman is the first one, we don't know that for sure.
Right.
But if there's gonna be something early on, that's gonna set the tone for what everything else is gonna be after it.
It's true, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So maybe it won't be first. I feel like he knows how much pressure that. Just think about that, yo. Yeah. Superman movies are already hard to make, in my opinion. Like I feel like that's why people aren't always obsessed with the movies, because like we've seen the story so many times, so people are just so used to certain things. So you gotta do it right. And it's hard.
I'm really curious. This is another question for you guys.
See, we gonna be here, man. I like it.
We can stay on this.
No, facts. So, do y'all think that? Because I don't know, a lot of interpretations of a lot of different kind of characters. We have had different versions of Batman before.
Yes.
Even if since it was a cartoon, still like Batman Beyond, but it still wasn't Bruce Wayne. We got Miles Morales as another
I see what you're saying.
Another variant of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Do you think that people would, because speaking of like the Ta-Nehisi Coates and the James J.J. Abrams stuff, doing different interpretations of Superman, do you think people will be receptive to like a dramatically different kind of take of a Superman?
That's literally what I was saying. I do. If it's the first one, hell no. I might like it as I just want to see some creative stuff. We just like art. So that's a little different the way I'm looking at that. Right. If I'm somebody who wears a suit, like Supes, right? Like, isn't he a big Superman fan? There's a lot of people who are just, I love Superman's my guy. And a lot of people, that's why they get into comic books. Is Superman. He's that famous.
Right.
So I do not think they're going to take that well, especially if it's the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And have we even seen this age of Superman that we about to get in the movies?
Maybe
in the Christopher Smallville vibe.
No. He's in this joint. He's already going to be at Metropolis, but he's still going to be younger than.
Got it. Okay, so we probably did with Christopher Reeves. Yeah, but damn, that's a lot.
Because it's still kind of where Batman is. It's like Batman Year 2. It's kind of like Superman Year 2. He didn't say this. I'm just speculating. It's probably the similar vibes. Like he's just getting started as Superman in the big city, learning stuff. You know what I mean?
Hey man, Ryan, now you got to answer this question because I don't know.
What was your question? While you guys were talking, my mind went places. I was like,
come on.
I was thinking, your point about like how he takes obscure characters and builds off that. I don't know. This is something that this should not be the first project, but like maybe later down the line.
Okay.
We have this world where we're seeing some of the similar beats of a Superman story, and then. There are these little changes throughout that are so different, so out there from what we've seen before. Mm-hmm. And then we find out later on that this Earth that we're on is like the Earth 3 universe, where it's like the evil, the crime syndicate, like those guys. Man. Like if something like that, something to build up this event between Earths or something. I don't know.
That could be tough.
Come on, you gotta call James.
If they do a Superman, like that's a different Earth.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But the way like you even saying that, it's like we wouldn't know, right? Until a certain reveal in one of these movies or by the end of this movie.
Connects them all together.
That is stupid. Like the whole time you're thinking this is regular Superman, and then something a little twisted. You're like, something off about this movie. Not even just him. Something's different in this. And at the end, it's like, oh, he was bad. This was the bad Superman the whole time. Like Bizarro or something is what you right? Like another version of Superman.
Like yeah.
That's. Right. Yo, you better call Mr. Gunn. Somebody got Sean's number or something. Hey man, look, you can't be kept. We got two people to call now. We got two people to call.
Diversified.
Yep. Come on now. Come on. All right, wait. Before we get off, we're gonna keep doing this. I might as well stop saying that shit. Do y'all have a young specimen in mind to play young whippersnapper to play? I'm just making jokes to play Superman. Because the age matters.
No, and I don't care.
You a mean ass person. Somebody said something on the internet, and everybody was like,
I don't know, and I don't.
I get it, right?
I trust James Gunn, and I'm here for everybody.
This is for me and Ryan. Only if Ryan got an answer, they get out of here. Ready? Somebody online today said one, and people ate that ass up. They did not like it, but I was in my room like, ooh, I'm not gonna comment because that doesn't sound as bad.
Who was it?
It was. I don't want to mess his name up, but Nate Jacobs in Euphoria.
Oh wow!
Oh,
not okay, right? No,
like
He plays him well in Euphoria too well for me to take that serious. I don't know. Like,
you think but that's
I never seen him in nothing else.
I know,
and
bro.
like he really a psycho on that show.
Psycho.
So like,
but that's a great acting wise. You're saying
it
maybe
is though.
Maybe that tone
But it's
isn't
like,
this, right?
That happens to people sometimes. But he is British, so or is he some type of British?
He is
right?
British. He's not here. He's not
They
from
can-
here, so you know they
they'll
get
snap
down
on anything.
Come on.
So like,
you know what they
British
do.
people when it comes to acting,
Yeah, British people are Kit Kats.
they snap.
That's all they do. That's all they do. You know what I mean?
I need a snack that smiles, but I need that one.
We gotta have so many now. Metro, Kit Kats, Morgan Freeman. But Ryan, do you have anybody in mind or not? You in the same vibe?
Honestly, like I don't have anyone in mind, but I want to go with an unknown. I definitely
feel
want
that.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Someone where they're not known for something, so
Yes.
that when we put them in the Superman role, like they can make it whatever they want it to be. There's nothing to be compared to, like that.
I love that.
That's something, yeah. Because honestly, I have no idea. And anyone who signs up for, there's pressure. You're going to be compared to so many different people.
Sure.
No matter who you are.
But that that comes with it because same thing with Batman,
Superman.
Same thing with, you know what I mean.
yeah.
It comes with it.
Y'all know the role. Y'all know what y'all doing, getting into.
Yeah.
For sure. Nah, but I honestly love that. I think it should be honestly a good amount of these people maybe should be unknown. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm someone who loves when you get a famous actor that we all are into and know their talent and be like being a certain person. So you already know, like, oh, they're gonna kill that bat. Cool, that's secure. You know what I mean? But honestly, when you starting fresh like this, like if it's really, because we all see it coming. It's
I feel like
that
that also makes people more attached to the character because like we got to see you grow even as an actor from this point to this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
people like that.
Stranger Things. It just makes me think, and they're kids, right? But it's like you got to grow with them.
No, sure.
And that's the whole point, I feel like, of this, why he wants a younger Superman. So the kids that, whoever's 12 when this Superman movie comes out, they will be like how we are with Marvel now. You know what I mean?
Sure.
By the time that they have Crisis or something like that.
Right.
Damn, he gonna be old as hell when Crisis come out. Jesus. No, he only got 4 years, right? Oh, we don't know. Anyway, we'll see what's going on.
We'll see how things go.
All right, my last question on it. Swear to God, it's my last. Stop it. It's the last one. I know you want to get off DC.
Let's get it.
Last one, I swear. It's an easy one. Is there anyone y'all are excited for James Gunn to be working on or for them to put in?
Like,
I'm not talking about an actor, character.
Ryan, go ahead, bro. If you got something,
You don't got one?
I got one.
Okay. I'm about to say.
I got one.
Honestly, I'm a fan of Green Arrow, whether it was on the Arrow series or in the comics. I think that would fit James Gunn's tone and humor because, like,
fun.
Love that.
Arrow for what it is, like, it wasn't funny. It wasn't like the hilarious, quippy Oliver Queen. So I think under James Gunn, with his type of humor, I think that could work well. And we haven't had a Green Arrow movie, so let's see it.
I like that a lot.
I like that too.
I like that a lot. You know what makes me more sad about it, bro? Do you know that Green Arrow was supposed to be in the Journey Smollett? Help me. Who was she?
Black Canary.
She in the Black Canary movie. He was gonna, because they had get in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
That was supposed to happen in the movie, but I don't think we're getting that now.
Yeah. I wonder, is he gonna like try to keep her as Black Canary? Because
He should. I really liked her.
And then work with
True, because Harley, she's connected to Harley's John, and I do not. He's dumb if he get rid of Margot. He's not getting. He's not even giving her a call.
Nah.
Like, she's fine. He's like, just show up in June. All right, you got one?
Yeah. So
I'm interested. What are you about to say?
Static, man.
I like that. Okay. Holla to the people.
Waiting, I've been waiting for so long, and then we had little traction. Maybe it was a year ago.
Yeah,
they said Michael B. Jordan was executive producing it, and they were trying to get the ball rolling on something live action.
And we said it might have been the stranger. Who is it?
Caleb McLaughlin.
And I would have liked that, bro.
That would have been tough. But
that was a great pick, man.
I'm just hoping you don't forget James Gunn if you're watching this. If somebody's watching this James Gunn, watching this. Know somebody that knows James Gunn. Tell them don't forget about Static, bro.
Somebody got Sean's number. I know you see your brothers around.
Yeah, man. Don't forget about him.
Like,
he's like, I don't know. He's just such a cool character that a lot of people grew up with. I feel like he doesn't get this just due, and I feel like people are underestimating, if they get it right, how big that would be.
If you really want to get,
it's the Miles Morales effect.
Come on,
what I mean,
deeper than that, it's the Black Panther effect.
Exactly.
Like that. All right. There's not a lot of black superheroes at all that connect to literal black people. When we saw Wakanda Forever, black people who saw Riri were like, "Yo, you like us.
Yeah.
You know, like really like us, not like this fantasy version that in this world this makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like she could walk down the street and it makes sense. It's just some regular thing.
Right,
and
right.
I feel like Static is one of those characters that they just, bro, that thing was made for the hood, you know, that everyone could relate to and everyone could adapt to him and it was still accessible. But like, that's a really specific story. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things he did. So, bro, that's a possibly $1 billion franchise if they do it right.
I might have to tweet James Gun from his 2000 account. Like, yo, bro,
real.
since he like tweets, yo, bro,
Come on.
since you like the tweet, you know what I mean? Don't forget about Static, bro.
Nah, that's real. I applaud you for that.
Yeah,
So.
that's great. All right, bro. Yeah.
All right, well, all right, never mind. Hey, all right.
Yes.
Get out here, Jimmy Neutron. Big head. It's like, no. All right, you want to get off of DC? I know you're
Oh, did you
tired
even
of
say
DC.
yours?
Yeah, what's yours?
Oh, I hate DC. I'm just playing. You want my honest opinion, bro? Flash. Flash has been my favorite character my whole life, like
Right.
a type time, and I was a fan of the show, even though all of CW, and I love y'all, but oh man, there's so much cheese. It's just a whiz factory. The CW, the tone, you know what I mean? I'm only talking about tone, and I was excited originally for the Flash, even if they kill this movie, right? But it's not going to continue, and y'all messing it up, and Ezra Miller's crazy. So regardless, I don't care about that situation. I want them to get it to where people can fall in love with Flash, like how I did. You know what I mean? And we all know how cool Flash, like his power, even if he's like a cheesy guy. His power, you ain't do. Not many people can bang with him. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna need them to get that right.
I agree.
You think so?
I agree.
Man.
Yeah.
Look at us.
We need a crazy Justice League movie. I'm waiting for that. Like something with like just more than the first three. We need like a crazy squad.
No, like a crazy squad.
Yeah.
But like, what would there be different? See, look, we can do this all day.
But look at James Gunn making us
I know, making us talk about DC so much.
in a positive
I
light.
hate it. Damn,
in a positive light.
James. It's the Guardians effect. Or something. Nah, man. Look, now you got, and I want to know: do y'all want a different squad when it comes to characters? Obviously, you need a Superman. You need a Batman. You need Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah.
You need the trio. After that, where y'all want all new? Y'all want mainly the same? Maybe one or two replaced? Like where y'all at?
I'll go first. I need Green Lantern.
Me too.
John Stewart, hopefully.
They messed
But
that up
we'll
too
take
much,
Hal
too many
Jordan
times.
if that's what y'all want to do. But John Stewart. I would like, honestly, bro. I would love a mirror of the Justice League animated show. Like if we got, even if we get Hawkman, Hawkwoman, that's
Yes,
cool. I don't,
either one.
or and then we get.
I like that a lot.
We kind of got Martian Manhunter in the Snyder cut.
Yeah,
and that
but come
stuff,
on.
but you know, and
You got that so late, and it didn't matter at
it
that
really
point.
didn't matter.
Like,
but it was cool to see. But like, yeah, it was like, you know.
Imagine with James Gunn doing this.
It would be so
like,
tough.
I don't even know if he's the one doing it, but you know what I mean? Like, we know that quality, he's going to make sure this thing is right, you know?
Right. Ryan, what you think, bro? You got anybody you would have on there?
I think you know, we talked about like, you know, maybe Blue Beetle's kind of going to be the start of this.
Yes.
And you know, if we get Static, you know, we're building up this young roster. I think what you can do is if we have a Superman who's already established, maybe the Justice League's already established, and you know, they see these young people coming up and they're like, hey, let's mentor you and let's bring you into the squad.
You want a live action Young Justice right now? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Oh man, I
will
why
throw
not?
up. I will throw up on this floor. Don't do that. I don't want to get sick on this podcast. That is insane. Now we got it. Yeah. Damn, James. You know how crazy that is? You know how much we would lose our mind if we see a live action Young Justice?
And it's crazy because now Titans about to catch a stray. But I watch Titans, and it's like, it's cool to see these. Like one of the reasons why I watch it, it's just you want to see these characters in live action. Like,
yes,
you
that's
see
the only
Beast Boy,
reason.
You want to see Raven. You want to see these Starfire. Like, you want to see these people because we never got to see them in live action before.
No.
This is the first time. You know, it's a little CW-ish. But like, I'm hoping that James gonna bring them
It's
into a film.
CW with some brown liquor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Just a little bit of a twist. It's CW with an F word.
Yeah.
You know?
That's facts. But I would love to see them like actually be a part of this bigger thing. You know what I mean? Like, and they take up that space, and that'll be so cool to see.
Bro, like the slow build, bro. Ryan, why'd you do that? God damn it. This the slow build movie by movie or show by show of us getting what they're doing with Marvel.
Yeah.
We get this character over here that got nothing to do with these other characters. We get this other character over here, and we slowly see them build, and they become Young Justice. If they don't mess any of their intros up, nah, bro, that's gonna hit so crazy. When we finally are like, oh, Young Justice, we would lose our mind.
Nah, it'd be tough.
I'd be like Soups in the damn movie theater. I just lose my mind. But yeah, okay, we can get off DC now.
Let's do it.
But look at James Gunn did, man. This is because I got faith in him. I do personally. I think that he gonna at least give it his all, and if it mess up, it don't matter. I don't think he cares. He gonna be like, I tried.
Come on back to Marvel.
Come on, baby.
Don't work out.
Come on. You know, dark side's that.
We're like another Guardians.
You don't want your manager all in your video. Right. This is yours. You start this off.
You want me to start it off? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we're winding down on the end of 2022.
Yes, we are.
But as movie fans, we have a lot to look forward to coming in 2023. And we just wanted to talk about, give our top 5 most anticipated 2023 movies. This is not just comic book. This is a lot of movies other things if you want to talk about it. But comic book do got a little chokehold on 2023 based on some of the
they got a little bit of a chokehold, but I will say
it's some crazy stuff all around the board.
Movies are crazy next year, and I know we low key say that every year, but nah, there's a little too many blockbusters. You know what I mean? There's a lot of blockbusters, and then why are all these great ass actors making like We Are the World movies now?
I like it though.
I love it, but when did this become a thing?
Yeah,
out of nowhere, everyone was like, you know what? I want all of y'all, every single one, and then made like 3 of them. So I'm hyped.
Right.
Do you need a list, Ryan? Did you send him a list?
I did send him to.
Cool.
The list,
because it's a lot of them. I know.
Yeah.
Who want to go first? I got mine ready.
I got mine ready too.
You go.
Want me to go first? All right, I'll start it off.
But hey, before you do it, I need an order. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. You didn't talk about this. I didn't say that.
Plot twist.
Oh damn. Okay. Oh,
shout out Money Long.
Okay.
Plot twist.
No. So,
if you need your time, you can do it. I got my list.
All right. Let me go.
Yeah, there you go.
First, let me look at this.
Mine might trip y'all up. It's not going to be what you think all the way.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your order though? From
here we go. I'm gonna go down up. I'm gonna go least to number one.
Gotcha.
Y'all about to be thrown off. Maybe we'll see. My 5th. By the way, we always got to get this disclaimer. When I mean there's a lot of movies next year that I'm hype as hell to see, there's low key too many. Like if he just said name all of your anticipated, I would be here for 3 hours. You know what I mean? But my least favorite out of the 5, I don't want to say it like that. My number 5 most anticipated movie of 2023 is Dune 2. I kept going through the list over and over and over again from January down to December, and I just couldn't get away from it. Every time I looked like 3 times in a row because it was a lot of movies, you know. And I just couldn't get away from it. I almost put Oppenheimer. Is that how you say it?
Oppenheimer.
I almost put that one there. I almost put the other one that I'm talking about. Help me. Asteroid City. Yeah. Almost put that one too. I love a good big cast. But man, like Dune 2, Dune was crazy. We all know. Like at least even if you weren't the biggest fan of it, you were like, they made something that was entertaining.
Looks
as
really
hell.
amazing.
And this looks visually incredible. Yes.
Where they want to take it. If you weren't familiar with what Dune is, and
I'm not, which is why I'm excited. Yeah, I don't know as much, so I'm low key a baby in this.
Such a massive film, though. To me, it was very, very big. Like it was real cinematic.
Yeah,
it's real cinema.
Skeptical.
It's real cinema.
Come on, now.
Martin Scorsese.
Like Cocaine Bear. Real cinema. Anyway, but on top of that, then you have that great movie that we saw with great performances. You add Lawrence Pugh, excuse me. Yeah. And then Zendaya gets more of a lead role. All right, you already have my money. Do you need more money? You know what I mean? So that's my 5th. My 4th is what might throw you off. Little Mermaid is my 4th.
Okay.
100%. I'm a Disney man at heart. I don't care. I'm going to be 80 years old. Like, take me to Disney World. That's just me. I'm a Mickey man. So, the Disney in me, I don't know. I feel like people shit on these live actions, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm a fan of them. There's not really many besides the one we don't care. Like nobody saw Lady in a Tramp on only Disney Plus. Nobody cares about that. But like people shat on Lion King. People shat on Aladdin a bit. I know they do good. There's Disney. We're not even worried about that. But the actual opinions on the movies, I think that they're portrayed really well. And I've just been hearing that.
I mean, it's a lot to live up to.
It is. I get it. They're classics.
It's a lot of shoes.
I think a part of it is a part of our generation. These are our movies, and we getting older, right? So a part of us is like, give me my shit back. No, you know what I mean? I swear, because I remember people telling me Beyonce was bad in Lion King. I'm like, she's a voice. How the hell is her voice? What are you telling me? Dude, what did she do bad? She talked wrong? Like, I'm trying to understand, because when she was singing, it damn sure wasn't wrong, right? So I was, you know what I mean? People just always got opinions nowadays, but that's a whole different conversation. But I feel like Little Mermaid can really undo that for people.
Right.
I'm hearing a lot. I heard a test screen the other day. I heard it did really well. I just know how good Haley is. Haley can sing her ass off. She's a very like classically trained, styled voice. And, you know, the whole, you know, Black Girl Magic on top of that. I'm just hyped to see that do really well. Also, I was someone that wasn't the biggest fan of Melissa McCarthy being Ursula in theory, but I heard that was people's favorite part. Or she lived up to and apparently the scenes with her and Haley are lit. I'm like, all right, okay. And I remember seeing more of the cast. I'm like, this is like, do you know the whole cast? Help me. Hamilton, Hair.
Oh, boy.
Diggs.
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 Yeah.
He's the crab.
Sebastian.
Sebastian. He's Sebastian, right?
Yeah.
Flounder is Jacob Tremblay. Do you know Jacob Tremblay?
No.
He's the kid who's like amazing from Room with Brie Larson. Even if you've never seen it, but he's like very like he's got the most famous kid to be. You know what I mean? Bro, I think like Javier what's his
Bardem.
Yeah, he's King Trident. Like the list is kind of crazy.
Wow.
So I was just like, you know what? And remember, y'all seen that trailer? The CGI looked like we was on Avatar and Wakanda vibes, right?
Facts,
I'm like, all right, I think they're gonna do this really well. So that's my 4. I'm gonna try to make these faster. Sorry, y'all. It's gotta explain why. John Wick 4 is my 3. You just man, ain't nothing wrong with this movie. I'm low-key tired of their asses.
It's a classic.
Why are they good?
It's a classic, you know, fight movie, man.
But it's more than that.
No. I'm
There's
just saying, like,
barely words sometimes.
That's true. But it checks that box. It checks.
Yes,
to me, it checks that box off. But then it also elevates as well, doing new things. You know what I mean?
It do things that's a great point. Come on, you get some stuff today. Look at y'all. Y'all got me in the corner. You too. I see you. Yeah, exactly that. Like, I feel like every movie, bro, they don't even need the story to be better, and it's still very interesting every time, right? And because it's not about the story. Why is it from one movie you're beating people's asses with like sticks, and the next one you use a horse to beat someone's ass? Then you ride the horse. And it's just like
the books in the library when he beat up boy.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I will never forget that. How do you kill somebody with a book in their mouth? I don't understand, man. I don't get it. And again, I got to go back to the horse. Remember, he hit the horse's ass and the horse kicked him? I don't know what to do when I see that move. Those movies are just next level. I feel like it's some Mission Impossible. Like, they're really breaking barriers when it comes to the action world. You know what I mean? So you got to always respect John Wick. And I'm excited to see how it connects to the spinoff show. You heard about the spinoff, right?
The
ballerina one?
Or
the ballerina one.
Okay.
Anna
de Armas.
Yes, you see they added the dude from
Norman Reedus.
Yeah. So I feel like they're building a real world with that, and they didn't even need to. So I'm excited to see how they keep elevating that John. And didn't they bring in Bill Skarsgård and Donnie Yang?
Yeah, Donnie Yen.
Yen, I'm sorry.
John
Yeah, bro.
Wick,
oh my god, like a phenomenal cast. So I'm hyped for that. My number 2. This is where we get into that, you know, that superhero world. Ant-Man, it could not be number 2. And it's only number 2 because Spider-Verse exists.
Yeah.
Only reason. It's not even a diss to Ant-Man. I love Ant-Man. Oh, my God. That's my most excited I'm for on Marvel. Because right after that, it's going to be all the Marvels in a row. It's going to be like Guardians, Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, man, there's just so many good movies next year. So, Ant-Man, I don't even really got to explain to Ant-Man. Y'all know, Marvel gang, what we doing here. And Spider-Verse, yeah, it just looks... okay, I'm not going to say it. Y'all seen the trailer. Damn it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's my list.
Okay. I'll go real quick because low-key ours kind of marry each other a little bit, so we can run through it. So my number 5, they're not the same order, but we got the same. It's a lot of the same movies.
Okay.
Number 5 is Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan.
Right. You just got rid of Little Mermaid, right?
Yeah. Oppenheimer it's Christopher Nolan.
Nah, right.
That's it.
Like, damn.
You feel me? Then you see the cast. Then you hear that he recreated a nuclear explosion without using CGI.
We'll go to that another time. We should have made that a whole damn topic.
No, that should have been a topic.
What in the hell did they do? Did they give him space to just blow something up?
Yes, that's basically what he did.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like just hearing all these things about this film and then seeing that teaser trailer that we had got.
The tone, right?
It's just so crazy. And
I don't get what it is. I like it though.
Bro, it's Christopher Nolan, man.
Yeah.
He does some crazy stuff. So I'm definitely excited for that. That's definitely high on my list. So my number 4. My number 4 is Dune 2. Again, reiterating what he said, it looks amazing. It's such a big film. I'm excited to see where they take the story because the story was dope, but I don't know. a lot of people felt like they were like wanting more at the end of that film.
I remember
and I
that.
get that. And but to me, I knew it was coming, so I'm excited to see the next chapter.
That's almost for you
in the story. You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah.
For someone like me, I didn't know, and I did feel that way, but I was so taken back by the skeptical of it. I was like, I don't really care. I know you told me, you were like, there's some shit coming, so I'm like, all right. But again, if I didn't know that, I get people being like, at the ending, like, I didn't get enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that was my number 4. My number 3 is John Wick 2. I mean John Wick 4. My bad.
I was like, we going back? You gonna watch it again next year?
Nah, John Wick 4. Again, it looks amazing. We back again, number 4 in this trilogy. They keep upping the ante, and it's just like I said, number 4 in this trilogy. I mean, number 4 in this series of films.
Oh,
but
right.
now they keep upping the ante every movie. You know what I mean? And it just seems like it's more of that this time, and I'm just excited. It's Keanu. You know,
Like, when is it gonna end?
I
When
don't know.
should it
And
end? Is the real question.
bro, they spinning off now, so it's like who knows where this is gonna go?
Like, never kill John, but like,
Because there's even another. Isn't there
Dylan,
another
I guess?
spinoff as well?
Yeah,
Not
there's
just
two,
the ballerina.
Continental
It's the
that you're talking
Continental. It's
about.
another
About
one.
the
So
actual
it's like
hotel, right? One of
we're
the
about to
hotels.
get really into this world. So that's crazy. when
man,
you
he
think
better
about
have had a son and we don't know or something. Like, bro, he cannot do all these goddamn movies. How?
I know. I feel like they eventually might move away from him.
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean?
Maybe
But, like,
they'll spin Anna becoming the blah.
Yeah, that
Maybe.
could be. It could
Because she's
be.
a pretty big actress. I just thought that was a choice to only make her a spinoff of this Joan, you know? And
Yeah.
not like the main, you know.
No,
Sorry,
sure,
not to get into
sure.
your list.
So my number 2, Marvel Gang, Ant-Man Quantumania, February. It's going to be crazy. We finally get a dip another toe into this multiversal saga that we're getting into.
Oh, yes.
You know? Nah, man, we really haven't got to that.
Haven't.
You know what I mean? A little bit in Multiverse of Madness, but that was still kind of a little self-contained. But this is going to have big implications going forward, getting closer to Secret Wars.
It's
so,
basically like Multiverse Saga starts now.
yeah.
Low key.
Yeah,
You
well,
know what I mean?
low key than this. So, yeah.
Oh, low key. Low key. It's low key than this.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, so that is my number 2. And my number 1, obviously, Across the Spider-Verse. We already talked about that already today, so you don't even need to know. Just know.
Watch the trailer.
Yeah. That's it. So that's mine. That's
I like your
mine.
list. I like your list. Why
Yeah.
you hating on Disney, though?
What you mean?
Yo,
Break that
Ryan,
down.
no, I'm gonna call him out right now.
Expound
Forget that. We
on
really
that.
friends, so F him. You know,
Expound on
he'll
that.
come over to my house, right?
I would like
we'll have on.
clarification.
Nick, get out of here. He'll come over to my house, right? We'll be watching a Disney movie, like one of the newer ones, like Coco or something. Actually, this is a good one. And then he'll be like, "Oh, what's this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a Disney film. Maybe you should watch it since you don't like happiness, I guess, right?" And then out of nowhere, he's like, "Yeah, whatever." Next thing you know, he in that joint, like asking questions. He's like, "Yo, what's she doing in it?" I'm like, "Yo, I thought you wasn't watching this, man. What's going on?" Next thing you know, he told me he finished Coco at the. Or was it Coco?
Nah, I finished
Soul?
Turning Red.
See, he watched part of
yeah,
Turning Red in my
Turning
house.
Red, yeah.
Great John, right? He goes to the home. He goes, "Yeah, I had to finish that." I'm like, "Come on, Disney gang, and you like Coco at my
I
crib
did.
too, right?"
I mean, no, bro. Come on. They make great films, bro. Like,
You're just not going out your
it's
way.
just like I might not go out my way to
'Cause
go
it's not
see
your demographic.
it,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that if I
Okay.
do see it, like Pixar movies are for adults as well.
That's fair.
Those
Come
no. Like some of the topics that they tackle.
They get
it's to help kids understand these type of things, but it's also like it's things like Soul was crazy.
that is a little too much.
Soul have you stepping back looking like, all right, hold up.
Your life a little bit.
You know what I mean? So like
You said so, and I got chills on my neck. I don't like
yeah.
that.
So that just goes to show you how powerful those movies are. I'm just not always gonna jump out my way to go see that.
Okay.
But it's great though. I understand the greatness.
I'm proud of
Don't
you.
start that narrative.
I'm off it, bro. He's never said this to me. I'm hearing this on the pod with the rest of you. That was a confession.
Exclusive.
These are your confessions. Okay, but that was great. Yeah,
We need a
shout out
bomb drop.
Disney.
We need a bomb on here now.
Dude, like actually, like Funk Flex.
Yeah, like Fun Flex.
All right, Ryan, we're prepared for your list. I hope it's very different than ours. I'm excited. Maybe it's not.
There's some movies that I have that both of you haven't mentioned
Yes.
yet.
Okay,
So-
let's
yes,
go.
love
Let's
that.
go.
Come on.
Yeah.
Because there's so many. I'm like,
It
we
is
got to
a
get
lot.
a little.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly, my honorable mentions is like so long.
Bro,
so
Yo, I
can't-
didn't even get.
yeah.
Hold on.
Should we do them?
Hold on, real quick before we start, because I had.
Oh no, you gonna go into all your?
No. It's not a lot. I was gonna give you two.
Okay, fine. Look at
My
that.
other honorable mention is obviously Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We didn't get to talk about that.
Oh, of course.
But it's Guardians. I am anticipating the film, obviously, but it is a lot of other things coming out.
That's all.
This
I'm
is the
just
end of
ready
their
for
story.
it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, sure. And then Asteroid City, Wes Anderson. He's a genius director, so I'm excited for that. And the cast is crazy. He always got
my God.
crazy cast.
That cast is. I don't know which cast is, but I tried to ask you. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's a personal opinion. I looked at both casts. I was like, I don't know. They're the same. They're just like
Well,
missing.
both, what you mean?
Oh, if
Oppenheimer?
you do Oppenheimer versus Asteroid City,
yeah.
I do not know which cast I'm like more excited to see. They're
Yeah.
both ridiculous.
Right.
My honorable mention is Barbie. Sorry, that cast is stupid.
Nah, the cast is
and I don't know if y'all
stupid.
saw the teaser that's been leaked today.
No, what?
Oh my god, y'all haven't heard about this?
No, I haven't.
Have you, Ryan?
I haven't seen it, but
But you heard
that
about
got
this?
leaked.
Okay.
It came out today that apparently the first trailer is a teaser trailer, and it's only in theaters with an Oppenheimer, John. And it came out with Avatar. And it's only in theaters. Apparently, it's going to come online soon. It might be today or tomorrow or something.
Okay.
But bro, the first scene is like a Easter egg to Space Odyssey, like
Ooh.
with Barbie.
Okay.
It
know
just doesn't
nothing
make
of
sense
any
to
of
tone.
that.
You know how we were all like, what is this going to be?
Yeah.
It's as trippy as you think it is. Because
Okay.
it goes there. I'm gonna show you after. It goes there. It switches to like this little girl playing with baby dolls, right? Sees Margot Robbie as Barbie, like standing in a Barbie John. Then the girls in slow motion smash and break the baby dolls. They're also on this like planet looking desert place. I don't know what's going on.
Let me say one thing.
It switches after is what I'm saying.
We all been was like wondering like,
what is this?
Because no, look at the cast. So it's like, what did they read to make them sign up for this?
And did you hear?
Because they didn't have to do this movie. Like, you know
Yes.
what I mean? Ryan Gosling don't really pop out like that.
At all. Not all the time.
You know what I mean?
Not all the, and remember when him and Margot both said separately that it was one of the best scripts they've ever read in their entire lives. That sounds like they were on crack. I'm not even being rude. I'm just like, Barbie was one of the best scripts, you know? It's just interesting. I'm like, all right, we'll see. Because right after that scene, when it's slow-mo, when they break the baby dolls, it's a really fast, like they play the Barbie music, and it's super fast cutscenes with everybody that you want to see. Like Issa, Ryan Gosling with, you'll see it when I show you. But when I mean it's so quick, all of those scenes look like a Barbie musical. But that's not the vibe you just got from the Space Odyssey smash. So whatever that is, give me that. Give me that. I don't even care if it is. Give it to me. I need that. Yes.
All right, finally, Ryan, our fault. But yeah.
Too many movies, man.
Too many.
Right.
Oh man, I feel like, speaking on like why all these movies are coming out now. I think the pandemic and everything. I think everything got pushed. So now this is the year where like things kind of eased a little bit. So now everyone's just putting out these movies now. Yes. And especially in theaters, because we had that half streaming, half in theater stuff. But finally, this is the time. This next year is going to be like the year for like theater blockbuster stuff. So yeah. So, oh man, putting this in a ranking. I think I'm gonna put number 5.
Okay,
I'm gonna put Blue Beetle.
Okay. I love that.
I love that too.
Yeah. Blue Beetle, so obviously underrated character. We barely see this character. The only time we really saw them on screen is like if you watch Smallville or if you watched Young Justice, where Blue Beetle gets kind of this whole season to dedicate to him. So I think if you guys watch Cobra Kai, Solo, the lead guy in Cobra Kai, he's so great in that.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. He was there when this was just like a YouTube premium show. Wow. So and he's grown through this, and his acting is improved through that series. So him stepping into this lead role as a superhero, I'm excited for it. And I think for the Latino community, that's going to be something very important for them as well.
Yes.
So I'm all for it. And, a young hero. I don't think in DC movies we really got a young lead.
Great point.
So I think, that it's a choice, to start with Blue Beetle. So I'm interested to see what they have in mind for it.
Yeah.
You killed that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, the set pics of that suit
look
amazing.
Crazy. And they're going to touch it up. And
oh my God, you're right. There's not even no CGI. That was a real life thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you knew. I was telling Zen, you hear the cast is like apparently crazy too. Like Jason Sudeikis is in it, and is rumored he's playing like the older Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah, Ted Kord.
Yes.
Interesting.
And like Julianne Moore, I'm like, what is happening in this film? Yeah.
The fact that they went out their way to up it from a HBO Max original to theatrical when they was cutting everything.
When they were cutting everything.
Also, it says a lot.
That says something.
It says a lot.
You're right. And then James Gunn being like, hey,
stamping it like,
yo,
this one.
There's one of them. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that all those reasons. That's why number 5. Yes. I'll put it there. Next, I'm gonna put Guardians 3. I think for it's going to be the end of James Gunn's potential run at Marvel, and the Guardians were a group of characters that never would work really. So the fact that from the 2014 movie, that was like the biggest risk that Marvel ever took, and for them to be like one of the most heartfelt, most emotional characters from Guardians 1 to 2, the holiday special, even in Infinity War and Endgame, like we saw them go through some tough stuff. So, and just the trailer alone is already really tough. So like I can't imagine, everyone's putting their heart in this, and it's going to be a conclusion whether we see some of these characters or not. Again, like this is the end of that chapter. So I'm, it's weird to say I'm excited to cry at a movie.
Come on, man, I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah, but like I'm just excited to see how they wrap this up, and what this will mean for the Guardians, and how James Gunn will wrap it. Because like, when the unfortunate firing of him, like everyone of the cast was like, we need him back. And I think he came today saying like there was a report coming out today that's saying that one of the characters that he really wanted to come back for was Rocket. Yes. And Rocket has had an arc from the first Guardians even through Infinity War and Endgame. Him and Nebula being on their own, having no other Guardians. It's like they've been through some stuff. So
that's real.
That's facts.
So I can't. I'm already speculating Rocket's gone, like from that trailer. So
hold up, real quick. Not to cut you off.
You literally just made us thank you for we never announced this. You made us announce something right now. Hold on.
So
go ahead.
We had placed a little wager on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So
okay.
It's for 2 Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches.
Ooh.
Yes. Ooh. I have Rocket dying.
And I have Rocket surviving.
See.
So we are going to see when Guardians of the Volume 3 comes out, which one of us is right.
What we gonna do, a mukbang or something? You gonna eat it on the pot, and I'm gonna just stare at you while I just
maybe we'll show it. It'll be like, this is the prize day. You know what I mean? We'll line it up so the day is podcast.
Make it look how they were promoting them Popeyes chicken sandwiches when they came out the first time.
All right.
Look at all glistening and everything.
All right, Ryan, back to Ryan.
All in the net. But yes, I'm sorry. We didn't let the world know that I think Rocket is dying just like you do. I think he's out of here.
Y'all drop in the comments what y'all think too.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because honestly, if everybody goes, I don't know how I'm gonna handle that.
Man. Ooh, everybody going? I do not see it. Well, now that you hear Ryan, do you, in your mind, think, not what you want to happen, but do you think that any of them are going to stay to be the new Guardians at some point later on? Or do you think Guardians is a rap snack as a concept of the Guardians of the Galaxy?
That's tough because, like, this is James Gunn's baby.
Exactly.
Even though, the Russos got to direct them and Taika Waititi got to direct them, like, this is still his creation. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if they'll want to touch it. If anything, they'll maybe do something with, like, Sylvester Stallone's Guardians team. Like, maybe that, something like a special presentation or something. Mm-hmm. But, like, this iteration, I don't know if we'll see again. I would like to see, like Nebula doing something else,
right,
or even like I see. That's the thing. I don't know. It's so tough because, like, we finally got to see Mantis and Drax shine in the holiday special.
Yes.
And I want to see more of them, but with the way Dave Bautista feels about.
Oh no, Bautista's
gone.
He's out of here.
Drax is gone.
I don't know if he's gonna die or not, but he is not a Marvel man no more.
Nah, he's not.
I'm with you.
So much spice.
So much spice. No, I'm with you, man. I don't know either. Something in me feels like if anybody, I feel like Groot will stay alive and they'll sneak him into some. If it's not the Annihilators or literally another version of Guardians, like in 10 years or something, you know what I mean? But one of them might say, you think they all going to?
Nah, I'm just thinking, I don't think people love the Guardians and we do got a lot of new characters coming in. I think we'll just see a different kind of team. Like, we'll just see something different.
Do you think they'll be called the Guardians? Is what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay.
Because, I mean, in the comic books, the rotation does change.
It does change, right?
So...
Yeah. Oh, wait, we're being dumb. Adam Warlock exists. He might be in the Guardians. Yeah. I'm not even thinking about that. Like, after the fact. True.
At the end of the movie, yeah.
But isn't he also an Annihilator, or am I making that up?
I don't know.
Okay. Got you. Yeah. I don't know. I only know this through the internet. So I don't know info. But yes, I'm sorry. You were on the rest of your list.
Oh yeah. I think that was so. Yeah, 5 was Blue Beetle. 4 is Guardians. 3. Uh Number 3 is going to be Mission Possible: Dead Reckoning
Ooh, I
Part
like
1.
that.
that
I
a
like that. I
lot.
like that.
Nobody's talking about that enough for me. I
Bro,
feel you.
after he
Mm.
jumped on the joint, nah, he got some type of different energy right now. I don't know what it is.
It's called drugs.
Top Gun.
Probably. Bro, somebody help him. He was on a plane. Y'all seen what I saw. They got to get him down from there. How
Bro,
old? Does he have
he
children?
on a-
Do his children not care?
Yeah.
I'd be like, Dad, get down. He is risking his life every day on set. But I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, no, he is. This what is he? He's 60. He's 60.
Come
now.
on, man.
That's crazy.
And you doing this? Nah, man.
Yeah, like every mission. I think starting from 4, that's when he started. Like, you know what? Let me do something.
Come on. You could go.
Yeah. Like 4, climbing on top of the tower in Dubai. 5, hanging on the airplane. I think 6, that base, or not base jumping, like skydiving.
Yes.
From the plane. And now 7, he's going off a ramp, off a hill with a motorcycle, and then
I know what you're
has
talking
to has to do the parachute thing.
Yes.
Like that's wild. That's
Bro,
crazy.
Which one?
If next week they say it's like, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Oh, I don't know what you about to say. Hold on. This guy's crazy, man. Yo, what was the one when Henry Cavill beat his ass? Was that the last one or one before it?
That was a recent one.
Yeah.
Okay, that one. Do
That was
you
a
know?
crazy
There's
scene
a
in there,
crazy
too.
scene. There's a scene in there. I forget exactly where it is, y'all. But he is running and he's on a rooftop.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he has to
yeah,
jump
yeah,
from
yeah.
one roof to the other roof. Did y'all know that he broke his foot in that scene? Have you seen that video?
Yeah,
When he broke it,
Yeah.
that guy's a
He just walks it
madman.
off.
He's just like and limping off, like
Yeah.
trying to finish it. He's like, "Did it come out good? Shut up. Go to the hospital,
Bro,
Mr.
Tom
Cruise."
Tom Cruise is a different kind of movie star,
Nah, he
bro.
is.
Like he old school. Like it's
Yeah.
like
A
different
old school
energy.
action star.
Yeah, like
he's an
he
action
pure.
star.
Like it's really a pure thing. Like he's really like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna do it. And it's like, okay,
Right. Apparently you are. Because I'm telling you, like that clip that we talking about for this new movie, when he's standing on that goddamn plane, and I saw that shit just go, yeah, and you know what I'm talking about? And he's just holding it like, see you later. Bro, I was like, help! Get him! Like,
I'm like, I hope that's the what's
fake or
the
something?
volume? Please let it be the volume.
wait, what?
You know the volume they shoot like the Marvel stuff.
Oh my
on?
god, you're hilarious! It's like it's got to be fake. It's got to be fake. Like, man, no. Thank you for having that movie in there because, like, I would have never thought. Almost forgot this on the list.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Good pick, man.
Yeah, no,
doing,
it's like, and just again, seeing what he did with Top Gun Maverick, which is like one of my favorite movies ever, and one of my favorite movies like from this year. It's like, he's up there, and that cast is up there, in those jets. So it's like, what is this guy not going to do? And the fact that he has a movie he's going to be doing a movie in space, like in real, like they got him in space. Like I don't understand what they're going to do.
You know what it is, Ryan? They didn't get him in space. He got him in space. He said, "You motherfuckers don't think we're going up there? Y'all don't think we're going up there?" He was like, "We going. We're going."
All right, bro.
Yeah, no.
Whatever you want to do.
Right.
At this point,
That
it's
made
like
the fives
you
odds.
Tom Cruise. We gonna do it.
Yeah,
I guess. Like,
I can't imagine what the insurance is for his.
Oh, gosh.
Oh God.
Oh my
and it's
god!
and now imagine it now. Top Gun did what it did, and it's like, yeah, pay me more. Give me more.
That's facts.
We're gonna up the
Got
ante
to
more.
now.
I'm about
Up
to jump
that.
off a plane.
Yeah, for sure.
Like-
Give me more money so I can risk my life. Crazy.
Yeah.
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 Do y'all even think he has couches in the house? He might have got destroyed. I feel like he just runs everywhere in the crib. It's no way he doesn't destroy things.
Doing parkour.
Yeah, off the
kitchen
bro.
counter.
Where does he practice? Like, I'm like, bro, this
Bagel.
thing got so
Bagel.
much. He's like, you guys want breakfast? Wow, I gotta meet him. I feel like he just ant, bro. Maybe
Dog,
he's
you
not.
remember the Oprah John?
And he was standing on the couch. Come on, I told you he don't like couches. No, man, he was like Rick James. No, but anyway, yes. I'm obsessed with your 3 right now, so I'm very interested. Are these next 2 Marvel vibes or no?
One is.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Let's go.
Only
Oh,
one.
let's go.
Yeah. So obviously, the second one everyone talked about already. Across the Spider-Verse. Obviously, love the first one. What is wrong with that first movie? I don't even know. Like,
Bro,
Doesn't exist.
And-
really good.
Yeah.
and like going into that, like you had no idea what actually was going to happen. The way it opened with like you see this Peter Parker and he dies, and then we find out that there's this other Peter Parker who comes in. It's like, wait a minute, whoa.
What is
I know
this?
It's Into the Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
but like, whoa, like we're killing people here. And like it's wild. So I'm just like, okay, where are we going next? And the fact that it's a trilogy now. I don't even know where this second movie's going to end to build up to the third one.
Right.
And who knows what expectations we'll have for that third one after
for
the
sure
second
after
one.
this one, yeah.
And so I'm super excited for that animation all the way. I'm glad they delayed it because seeing what they put out already, like that's amazing. So yeah, I don't want to go into too high expectations, end up being disappointed, but I think we can trust this film to like kind of live up to any expectations we do have. So
I think we're all scared to trust it because we all have like, just look at DC and we have so many expectations as fans.
And Sony.
Oh my God. And it's Sony. Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly, maybe because honestly, your perspective for the movie was literally had to be all of us. Because the first time I watched it, the same thing, I'm like, oh, this is funny. And then it's like, oh, he died. Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Wait, there's another one. There's a pig. Like it was the same. It literally, you put me back into watching the movie the first time. Like I felt exactly how you did. So I feel like it's fair for us to anticipate it like that, for it to be that good. But I'm scared too, man. You ain't the only one. I'm scared for it to not be as good as that first one was.
Yeah,
it was so good.
Yeah. So yeah, that I had to put that up there, but this number one's gonna be like a wild card.
I'm interested, bro. Come on, let's see.
How am I gonna go across over Spider-Verse? So this one, this one just holds a special place in my heart, and that's Creed 3.
Oh, I love it. Come on, man. Let's go.
This franchise. So I came in, I have no nostalgia for the Rocky movies. I came in at Creed. My parents watched the Rocky movies. I never watched one fully. But I came in at Creed because I was like, hey, Michael B. Jordan. I saw him in Chronicle, that found footage movie.
Yo, shout out Chronicle. Bro, Chronicle. Where are you right now? What's going on? Chronicle Hive over here, bro. I love Chronicle.
I remember watching it. I'm like, that guy, he's good. He's good. So I'm just like, so when I saw Creed, when I saw the trailer for Creed, I'm like, oh, that's that guy. Okay, I'm glad he's doing something else. So I saw that. I was like, okay, a boxing movie. Not knowing that it's tied to Rocky at all.
Wow.
So it's like, but like the fact that I could jump in, still feel the feelings it's trying to emote for Rocky story, but also introduce, Creed, who's like, you have Apollo Creed from the franchise, and like what that means, him dying in Rocky 4, that hold it carried over Adonis, like Michael B. Jordan's character. That's seeing that journey from Creed 1, then Creed 2, where you had to face the son of the guy who killed his dad.
Yes,
so it's
sir.
like, damn. And now I was like, for 3, Michael B. Jordan stepping into the director chair.
Yes.
First feature debut. Seeing how this man can act, I am so excited for what his directing style is going to be. And he took inspiration from Coogler. They've been working together from Fruitvale Station. And then, he has so many mentors around him, so I can't imagine like what his directing style is going to be. I'm excited for it. And, he came out saying like, this is the first sports movie going to be in IMAX. And you're going to see the sweat. You're going to see the ripples and the punches. And that, that was one of the things with the difference between the Rocky movies and the Creed movies, where it's like, you feel the punches.
Yes, you do.
You see them hit.
You feel like you're getting hit when you watch Creed. Yes.
Yeah.
No, literally, I'm with you.
Yeah, and I'm sure, like, Michael B. probably took some hits, like, because that's how real they're trying to go for it. Yeah. So, and we got Jonathan Majors.
Like, come on.
Like, if you weren't already scared for the Avengers, you're scared for Michael B. Jordan. Like, bro, like, I don't know how you're gonna win against this guy,
bro. So, and what's worse is the Avengers got powers. Michael B. Jordan does not.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. I want to root for you. I've been rooting for you for the past 2 movies, but that's Jonathan Majors, man. You got to make him like a scumbag for me to not root for him. So,
for real,
if this is the end of the Creed trilogy franchise, like I'm excited to see where it ends, how they wrap this up, and I'm just excited for Michael B. Jordan moving forward, because like once he directs this, what's he gonna do next?
I
Right,
agree.
right.
Yeah, he is coming up. I'm really happy to see his moves, and the way he moves is really smart.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when you said he has a lot of mentors. That made me realize he got Denzel been helping him direct too. Like he got a movie
wow.
where Denzel directed and Michael B. Jordan produced it, but Michael B. Jordan's the star of the movie. It's like it's not a rom-com. I'm sorry. It's like a love movie, love drama. But the fact that Denzel is personally, and then you've got a Ryan. You made me remember the Ryan Coogler direction connection. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, bro. He got potential to be one of them. Like really different from most just regular actors out here. So I especially black actors too. Like that's dope.
Right.
Dope for sure.
Yeah.
Also make him see Creed. He's never seen it.
Yeah. So my plan is to watch both of them before this one comes out. So it's gonna get done.
Maybe I'm gonna do. Am I gonna do the whole? Should I do the whole Rocky? Should I do the whole thing? Or is that too long, y'all? Should I not do it?
But them,
how are they? I don't remember them. I thought it was only 4.
Ain't it like a Rocky
No,
5?
It's a 5. There's 6.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I'll watch 3. Then I'm gonna do like a little recap. You know what? I'm gonna just watch Creed 1 and 2 again. That's about it. Dang, because I wanted to get back into the, like you said, I missed that whole wave too. Like that's just past our age, like right. But I always wanted to because I love Creed so much. Like the story, and you said it so perfectly. I got that. Clap you, my friend. Just you put me back in it. You know, like watching that movie the first time in theaters. I don't know Rocky like that. I just know how much it means to a lot of people in Philly, and you know what I mean. Like we're from Philly, so it's a big. We got the whole Rocky statue with the steps. Like it's a big thing. So for me, seeing how heartfelt he was in that first movie, I was just like, damn, I feel like they took a lot of care into this more than you would think they would when this franchise really don't have to stick with the Rocky storyline like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, they just killed that man. And you're right about the punches. Every time he had a big match, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I didn't see the IMAX. So yeah, I already know if this is I might want to see an IMAX for real.
Nah, for sure. If that's why they made it.
Yeah, I got to see that.
For sure.
Great list.
Well, man, yeah, that was awesome list, man.
Yeah. I like that all our lists were diverse. We all had differences. Yes. Yeah. Come on. Diversify. Yes. But I think that's it, man.
Brings us an end today, yeah.
Yeah. We have to thank you, Ryan, because you are the best. And bro, your takes today, y'all was boxing. Y'all was Creed. One was Adonis, one was Creed. Nah, man, but no, thank you so much, bro, for being on here. Can't wait to have you again. Yeah. And you were amazing. Is there anything you want to say to everybody?
Yeah.
Or like tell them where to follow you, where to contact you, let you know your stuff?
Oh yeah, so I'm part of the Agents fandom. Agents fandoms on Twitter at Agents Fandom, or on TikTok Agents of Fandom. You know, we have a Facebook page, we have an Instagram, or on our YouTube. You know, we got a lot of new stuff coming in the new year with a new site, and you know, building up our demographic. You know, trying to expand. We got a lot of people, these two included. Like, you know, we got a lot of new additions. So we're really building up, and ever since I've joined a couple months ago, that growth already is like amazing to see. So I'm excited for that. I'm on the socials at Ryan_reflects. That underscore is important because if you don't, you will find an optometrist.
Oh, that is not the
Ryan
same.
Reflects. Not me. So make sure to put that underscore. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Letterboxd. You can find me there. But yeah, no, I'm so honored to be here. Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it so much. So
thank you, man.
Mutual, man. No, it was so much fun. And again, your takes was killing. I see you. I see you. Sure. You ain't the only one with details. I see you.
He told you Ryan reflects.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I was about to start doing ad libs like remember N1? He'd be like, "Oh baby. I was about to get like it was hot sauce or something. References. But yeah, man, before we get out of here, again, Sound Gallery Studios, thank you. We appreciate you.
Sure.
Everyone come. On top of that, Ryan already did it, but you know, we are Agents of Fandom.
Yes.
Gang.
So make sure to follow them. Go to the website, agentsofandom.com, and get all the crazy news stories you want to know about comic books and all the fandom.
Check out
stuff.
the other podcasts.
Check it out. You know what I mean? A lot of cool stuff coming in 2023. So shout out TJ Garrett, the whole team.
Yes, everybody. And oh my God, we didn't do this in the beginning. I have an album out. It is called Tron. Tron. It is sonically inspired by the movie Tron. Tron Legacy is the one, right?
Yes.
The second one? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And it's me and Ren of Forever. We are called Forever, spelled 4VR. You can follow us at We Are WEARE for VR. But you could go on all of our social stuff, or you can just listen to the album on any platform.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Well,
Bye-bye.
peace out.
Like I won't make it out.